Hey Jessica, hey Roslyn. Happy Saturday. We're going for a little cozy vibes tonight because your girl didn't feel like pulling out all the ring lights and all of that. Hey Kalaya. I probably am saying your name wrong, but charge it to my head and not my heart. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 11. How has y'all Saturday been? Have y'all did some Christmas shopping, finished Christmas shopping, decorated for Christmas? What's going on? Hey, stand up girl 1981. Letting some more people get in. How's it going? I'm just having me some Stella Rosa. This is the one I had yesterday. Once I finish this, I always drink it till I finish the bottle, so I end up having it. It depends. Tomorrow I'm not, well, no, tomorrow is Sunday, so I probably will have another glass. I'll be finished with the bottle. And I like it because it's just smooth and it likes, if you're a wine drinker like me, you'll like it because it's very just like smooth. Oh, okay, Kayla. Got it. Oh, thank you so much. Got it. So you just got to spell it out for me. Hey, Sarah Sweet. You just got to spell it out to me sometimes. But I had a good Saturday. As you can see, your girl got her hair braided. It took all day. That's why I had to go live again today for Vlogmas Day 11. Because I got to, my appointment was at 10. I was like a few minutes behind, not too late. So I sat in the chair at 10:13 and I left at 7:05. And they were braiding the whole time. Now my head is hurting. Not hurting like too bad, but like it's sore. So what you see is what you get right now. But I did get long Sinhalese twists. They are really long. They are 52 inches. Not like the actual braids, but the hair is 52 inch. And I didn't even know it had a length today when they were getting the hair out, because normally I'm not paying attention. But they was getting the hair out today, and I looked and I had put it on my Insta story. I was like, 52, the length is 52. I was like, didn't even know. But I got my signature. Hey, Shalom. I got my signature Sinhalese twist because I did go in there. I did show her some other pictures, but old predictable Crystal decided to go with what she know. I got mine braided yesterday in Irving. Is your hair hurting? Which kind of braids you got, Tasha? Yes, I just went ahead and got my normal because I know this is my tried and true. I know it's going to stay. It's going to last. It gives me the looks that I want when I want them. So your girl is back. The braids are back. Like I said, my head is on her. But I'll take this little pain and I'll take that time that it took. I was able to get caught up on some people's Vlogmas videos because whenever you're doing Vlogmas and... well, for me, I shouldn't say whenever I'm doing Vlogmas, plus I'm working full time. And then, just with the other activities of life, you get busy and you don't get to watch other people's Vlogmases. So, of course, I got caught up on Nitra B. I'm going to always represent her. Y'all know. Nah, look, I said represent her. Not represent, I meant, follow her. I forgot the word I'm looking for. I'm tired again, y'all. I am tired. But support, that's the word I'm looking for. I promise y'all I wasn't drinking. I was at the nail shop. Not the nail shop. Okay, now I'm tripping. Maybe I did take some sips. I was at the braid shop. But anyway, I got caught up on Nitra B's Vlogmas, all of Destiny. I got caught up on her Vlogmas. I do watch Glamazante and Lily Yours Truly, but I'm not like caught up. I just caught a couple of their videos. So I watched them. And it was somebody else I watched. I didn't really watch them that often, but their video caught my attention. I can't think of her name. It'll come to me in a minute. But yeah, so I got to catch up on some Vlogmas videos while I was there. And then this morning I was going to do like a wash routine for y'all for Vlogmas, but I wasn't. Yeah, that's what the word Shalom support. But I was running behind y'all because y'all know I was on live with y'all last night. Now the good thing is once I got off live, like I was able to just go on to sleep. And I got up this morning at 8 and I needed to wash my hair, take a shower, and just get ready. And y'all, why I had the nerve to be 40 degrees today, like legit all day. But it was like good because I wore my Uggs. And remember I told y'all about them leggings I have because I bought, it was like a 4-pack or a 3-pack from Walmart, and they're just like black leggings, but the inside is have like that felt material, so it's comfortable for you. So yeah, I bought like a 3-pack or 4-pack. I can't remember how many came in a pack, but I got them from Walmart and I love them. They wash well. Like I've had them since last year. Well, I got them at the beginning of 2020, and I love it because it's like you can still like get your comfortableness from wearing a legging, but you're not like cold, when it's cold or whatever. So yeah, I had that in my Uggs, and I did wear this shirt. I feel kind of festive today. I had this green shirt on, then I got these red nails, and then I had my Christmas mask on while I was getting my hair done. So I felt very festive, but it was all in all a good day. Like I said, other than like just sitting, because at first I was like, I do not want to sit anymore. That's why I decided to bring you guys over closer into the living area so I could just sit on my couch because it's cushy. Because your girl is tired of sitting. But we went straight through. I did have 2 people on my head, so that was good because whenever I first got there, one person was there. And I was like, okay, hold on. Because one person, I'm getting these small, long braids. I'm like, oh, Lord, it's going to take all day. Like, I don't know what time I'm going to get home. But another lady came and she jumped on, and one was on this side, one was on this side, baby. And we got it done, and I got out of there. So I am excited to have my braids back again because I am ready. I mean, I am so, look, I'm sorry, I'm reading the comment. I'm glad to have my braids back again because it really is a convenience. Like, I like braids. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I like the actual style, but I also, too, love them the same because of the convenience. I was catching up on yesterday's vlog and saw you were live again. Hey, Sierra, yes, I ended up having to go live tonight because I was at the braid shop all day, so I wasn't able to get a video for you guys. So I was like, we not missing no days of Vlogmas, period, so let's go live. Hey, Sugar, are you still loving your Gucci pantyhose? Yes, Tasha, I love them. I wish I had an opportunity to wear them more, but I just ain't really been doing anything, so... And it was crazy because I was gonna wear them to our Christmas party, but since my dress was so busy, I didn't want to add the pattern of the G's on there, so I decided not to wear them. But I love them. My only recommendation for them is if you are gonna get them in the pantyhose, because that's what I got. I don't know anything else about the other stuff, but I know that the pantyhose is not by size, it's by height. So I got a size large, and when I tell you them things come up to here on me, like legit, I have to fold them. If I want them to, like the way I wore them for my birthday where you actually saw the G and it was like actually sheer enough, I had to like cuff them to wear them because Gucci sizing is by your height, not by your size. So I am going to repurchase them. It's just that, like, you know how name brand is, they have seasons, so they're like out of season, so they're not in stores. But whenever I catch them again, I'm going to buy them in a size small because it goes by height and not by, size. So the small I feel like will be better for my height, and you'll be able to actually see the pattern better, and they're not so big, because I'm telling you, them pantyhose, I can pull them way up to here. They are super, super stretchy, but they are a really, really good material. Like, I wore them when I had full crystals on every one of my nails, and I didn't rip them, so they are a really good material. So yeah, I definitely want to just get them in my size, though, so that way I feel like, I will feel better, too, wearing them with different things, because since I have to tuck them, I have to be conscious of what shoe that I wear with them, So I'm just like, yeah. But yes, I love them things. Hey Ashley, yes, you made it. Hey Dimples, it's okay sis, I haven't been on here too long. I'm just doing my little, what they call the morning announcements, kind of filling y'all in on what's going on, my little thoughts and stuff. So yeah, so it was, like I said, it was a really good day at the braid shop. I got that done. And so tomorrow It's Sunday, and I do need to get my brows done because when I left the braid shop, the brow place was closed. So I do want to get my brows done because they are growing like really, really fast, and then they kind of like lose shape whenever they need done. So I do want to do that tomorrow. I do need to like go to a store to try to get some groceries. Like I need groceries so that way I can figure out what I'm gonna eat. So I need to be getting my mind frame on that. This week, like I told y'all, we got 2 parties coming up. And something else happens this week, 15th. Why is the 15th significant to me? That's significant to me for something. I don't know. But yeah, so it's going to be a busy week, y'all. I do have some coworkers that's going to be out on vacation. So I'm going to be like helping around the office and stuff, which y'all just pray for your girl. So yeah, it's going to be a busy week. And then the next week I'm on call. So I'm on call, like I literally get off call on Christmas Eve on the 23rd. But as long, like I don't mind being on call here lately because since I work the help desk in the morning time, then I kind of set it up to where I'm not like stressing myself out. Like when other people on call, they make such a big deal about everything. Like they call, they put everybody on the email. They do all of this when it really could be something that like is not that serious that you can like handle without putting the whole world in your business. But like I told y'all, I just work with people that really make life difficult, you know? They really, really do. Oh, thanks, Dimples. Hey, Dorothy. I got my red nails. Oh, you got your red nails done? Yes, it's the holidays. Like I told y'all a couple videos ago, I never get red. Like throughout the year, I never do. But for Christmas, I'm like, okay, it's appropriate. I'm grown enough to get my red. But anyway, I done kept y'all here long enough. Y'all saw the title. If the love hurt, I'm sorry to tell you, I got to be raw with you. It's not love. And that's on period. You got to understand what's going on. And you have to pay attention. And you have to get to the point where you are being able to make a decision to know when enough is enough. A lot of people want to hold on to something because that's what they're used to. They're not ready for change. But you got to get to the point, like I said, where you are recognizing what's real, understanding, and making a decision for the better. A lot of people always say, oh, if you don't go through something, then what's the old saying? Anything worth fighting for is worth keeping. And that saying is true, but it's not for relationships. As far as when it comes to being in a toxic situation, being in a situation that you are settling for, those type of situations. They mean as far as your goals. Like if you are willing to work towards your goals, then you are willing to have it. Like I told you guys, with anything that you do in life, if you are working and putting your all into it and you are reaching your milestones and doing what you need to do, then once you get that goal, that ultimate goal you was looking for, you deserve it because you put in the work for it. But if you don't work for nothing, if you don't put in the work for nothing, you can't expect anything out of it. And that's why it's much better. But in relationships, yes, relationships are work. Relationships take trust, honesty, communication. It takes a little bit of, give and take, compromise. It does, but it does not hurt. You should have the ability to talk to the person that you lay with at night. If you can't express your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts to the person that you give your body to, then why are you with that person? You should not have to call and burden any of your friends or family members with your inner thoughts because you can't talk to the person that you laying next to. Everybody loves different. Hey, Tiffany. Everybody loves different. Everybody has a different love language. But communication, trust, and honesty are in everybody's language, period. I was watching like this little show or something. It was like one of those like reality shows. And this is what got me to thinking about this stuff. It takes nothing for me. Like if I see something, my mind is it will go. It will go. So I saw this and the girl was saying how, she was with her boyfriend and Her mama was telling her just like stick with him because he's going to be something in life. And just stick with him no matter what he put you through. You strong, you can take it. And yes, that's all good and well. But why would you tell her to just take anything? Like, so she's supposed to put her life on hold. She's supposed to wait and not use her talents and, you know, achieve her goals because he may be somebody. And who are you to know what he's going to turn out to be? Like, if he is in a point right now where he's not treating her right, then why would you condone or encourage them to stay together? Like, if you are crying more than you're laughing in your relationship, sis, that's not you being a ride or die. Like, that is you needing to remove yourself from that relationship. Relationships are not easy by far, but they not that hard when you love the person that you're with. When you love somebody that you're with, you gonna care if they ate today. You're going to care if they take care of themselves, if they need something, if they sick, you're gonna be there. You're not going to have to think, oh man, I wonder do they love me. You're not gonna have to set traps to see if somebody loves you. You're not gonna have to go through phones, pants pockets, driving up on them, going through DMs. You're not gonna have to do that when the love is real, because love does not hurt. They don't want to see you hurt. They don't want to do anything to hurt you. It will hurt them to hurt you. That's how you know that is love. If somebody don't give a damn about your feelings, what you feel, and what you've been through, they don't love you. Because when you love somebody, you care about stuff like that. You care about like, oh my God, they're not feeling good today. What can I do to help? You shouldn't see that your mate is sick or going through something and turn your head and go do you and say, that's them. They got to deal with it. When you are with somebody, y'all are as one. And y'all have to share that part of the relationship together, because you're not supposed to take your talks, your innermost secrets outside of the house. That's what kills me when people say, oh, she calling me again about her boyfriend and, you know, she gonna tell me this, but she's still gonna be with him tomorrow. And it's like, that's crazy that you have to take your talking time, the time that you're supposed to talk to the person that's in the house with you. You gonna take that time and go talk to somebody else. Like, they can give you the answers of that person. Like we always say, talk to the source. Talk to someone who's gonna talk back and give you the answers that you need. Why would I go to my friend and talk about how Courtney feel and not tell Courtney, which is the person who can actually tell me how she feels? A lot of us are so easy to take our problems and put it in somebody else's hand when the person that we laying next to don't even know we got a problem. And then you mad because they not paying attention to your needs, but you never told them what you needed. We are all different. I don't care how much of a person you can be attracted to. Like me and Courtney, like I really do feel like that's my soulmate. I really feel like we were meant to be together. But even still with that, we're two different people. She don't know what I'm thinking and I don't know what she's thinking. Yes, we learn each other from being together over the years, living together over the years, seeing each other's patterns and stuff that we do. Yes, we learn. And that's another thing. Human nature is all about tradition. You do stuff because you always have done it. Nobody wants to deviate from the tradition of waking up, hey baby, kissing, see you later, love you, bye. Nobody wants to stop and recognize that when you was brushing your teeth, you was zoned out and you really wasn't talking. And it's like, normally you talk in the morning, so what's wrong with you? Nobody wants to deviate and figure out what's wrong with you. They just want to keep on with the tradition. But again, me and Courtney, I don't care how much we mesh well together and we can finish each other's sentences. She still don't know what I'm thinking and I still don't know what she's thinking until we talk about it. That's why communication is the biggest part of your relationship. If you don't have communication and back communication with trust and back your trust with honesty, then you don't have a relationship. You can't come in here and tell me, oh yeah, I lied to you 3 times, because guess what? I'm gonna think you're gonna lie to me again. And then we lie to ourselves when we stay in situations where we think we can handle it. We lie to ourselves when we we lower our standards and put up with something that we said we never was gonna put up with. Since if you used to say all these years that you didn't want to date somebody with kids because you don't want the extra baggage, then why when the first dude that come that smell good, got on his little Chanel, walk past you, now you're in a relationship with somebody with kids when you say you wouldn't? And then you wondering why it's not working out. It's because you're not putting your all into it because it's something you really didn't want to do to begin with. A lot of us want fill-ins. My auntie used to call them feels. They just filling in until somebody else that you really like come along. Why do you want to waste your time and your years and the precious days that we have on earth being with somebody who you really don't see a future with? Like, that is the biggest question of it all. How are you going to be with somebody that you can't even see past 10 years with? Like, when you're in relationships, I know there's a lot of people out here that casually date or, just dating around. They kind of don't want anything serious. That's good and well. But just be honest with yourself, be real with yourself, and also give people the opportunity to choose if that's what they want to do. Don't force somebody to be in a situation because you're in the situation. If you want to be with somebody, be truthful with them. Let them know what baggage you have. Let them know what's going on in your life, what's going on in your past. Don't get into a relationship with somebody with all this baggage, keeping it quiet, keeping secrets, and they find out later on down the line when there's a lot invested. I know a lot of people tend to stay together because they get into these girlfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, boyfriend relationships, but they do married people shit. You can't be out here buying houses, buying cars, getting land and shit with people that's temporary. If you're not sharing the last name with this person, why would you go and do something permanent? If you don't know or can't see that you're going to be with this person in the next 5 to 10 years, why would you get a 30-year mortgage? Why would you go out here and get, a 7-year lease on the car on whatever, how many ever years it is now? I think it's 6 years now. But how would you do all of this stuff? Why would you do all these permanent things with somebody that you don't see a future with? And then you get to the point where now you got these permanent things, you don't see a future, and now you feel trapped. And feeling trapped is a bad place to be in a relationship. Because if you feel trapped in a relationship, sis, that's when you start doing stuff that you wouldn't even think you would do. That's when you start actually looking for issues. You wondering why every day y'all arguing and y'all can argue over who left the mustard out. You ain't supposed to put it back in the refrigerator. Little stuff like that gets blown up into big things when you really don't want to be in the situation to begin with. You should not want to go toe-to-toe with your significant other. And no, I'm not saying you're perfect. No, yes, you're gonna argue. Remember, you are two different people. You're not gonna agree on everything, and that is okay. You don't have to ride with somebody if they're wrong. That's the one thing that me and Courtney both agree on. If you're ever going through something and we having a conversation about it and we talking about it, and you told me that you did something in a situation where you were blatantly wrong, I'm going to be the first one to tell you as your wife you was wrong. That's the reason why the situation went the way it went, because you was wrong in the situation, and I want that in return. I'm not the leader of this relationship, neither is Courtney. We are both in this relationship, and we both give 100. It's not about, oh, you give 50, I give 50, because if this is a 50-50 relationship, that means you only giving half yourself, or where the other half at. I got to give 100, and so do you. You got to give 100% to your relationship. If you're only giving 50%, y'all can't add y'all 50 together and make 100. It's still 100 out there. You're not a half a person, you're a whole person. So you got to give it your all. Even on Tyler Perry, Why Did I Get Married? What he say? People go out here having the 80%, but they looking for the 20%. 80 plus 20 is 100%. You need to make sure that you have it all. You got to give your whole 100% to somebody. You can't just give them 50 of it. But yeah, you get in these little petty arguments and these petty things that blow up and go, into days, and you find yourself, it's been a whole month since y'all went out on a date, or since y'all even talked, had a deep conversation. And if you're not talking to that person, then who are you talking to? Because no matter if we are on social media gossiping, everybody got somebody that they, run to or need to go and talk to because they can't talk to that person. So the moment that you start talking your business outside of your relationship is the moment that your relationship is already going down. Because you are asking, again, somebody who is not in a relationship with you what a person in a relationship with you is thinking, when you should be asking that person. Let me catch some of these comments. Hey, G Money. Oh, hey, Jersey Girl. Hey, Inspired Essie. Hey, Ashley. Playhouse for 10 years. And that's what I say. And it's crazy because, like, you know, growing up, I always heard, like, you know, it'll be okay. Boys will be boys. Men will be men. But we all human. Hey, Lexi, you're not going to tell me that a man going to be a man, which means I'm supposed to give all my 100%, but he can go out and spread his seed. And same thing with women. They always tell you all the time, like, well, if it was frowned upon to date as a woman, or it's frowned upon to actually say what you want and mean what you say. Like, oh, well, you don't need to do that, and well, you ain't gonna never find a husband, you ain't gonna never do this. And it's like, at the end of the day, let me tell you something. I'm human, and I have to live on this earth every day, and I want to live semi-happy. Just semi. Because if you live semi-happy, the rest will come. Because once you get a little taste of it, you ain't going to want to stop. And you're going to continue on to want to be happy. That's why when people get in the relationship that they feel happy in, that they can be in, that they get what they need in, that's why those relationships last. And we can even take it further and talk about when relationships break up after many, many years, because that is a disconnect. That is something that happened. That is something that came and you didn't address it when it happened. That's the one thing I have learned by being in relationships before this marriage. That in this marriage, if I feel a way on Tuesday, I say something on Tuesday. I'm not going to wait 3 weeks down the line, wait till I'm upset about something else, and then come back and be like, well, 3 weeks ago you said this, but pause. So for 3 weeks, you've been harboring this hurt in your heart and in your head, and you didn't say anything. And you wondering why you feel a disconnect from your partner. A relationship is about communication. If you can communicate with the person that you are with, it's going to work out. You need communication in everything that you do, every aspect of your relationship, from the money to the sex to the helping of emotions to everything. You need communication. You need to be able to tell the person you with what you need, how you want to be loved. And if that person listens to your communication and reciprocates what you need, and then you getting what you need, in return give them what they need, now you got a relationship. Love don't hurt at all. It's not going to hurt. Now you're going to go through growing pains in your relationship, because remember, as long as you live, you are a day older every day. So you're going to continue to grow. You're going to continue to, change your views, your values, stuff that you thought of when you was a teenager, you don't think of in your 30s and 40s no more. Even in your 50s. Like my mama said, she's 60 years old. She said, stuff I used to worry about, girl, I would be crazy. I would be a fool to worry about it now, because it was for nothing. So you got to get to the point where you are growing with the person that you with. Is that if at any moment you look up and see that you are growing faster than the person you with, you got one or two options. You can either stop, turn around, and wait for them to catch up, or you can continue to go so far up till you feel like you've outgrown them. And that is why you have people that's been married 30, 40, and 50 years, and now they're getting a divorce. Because at some point in that relationship, you outgrew your partner and you didn't stop and let them catch up. That's what you are for. That's what you have a person for. It's yes, you're giving 100% in the relationship, but it's my yin to your yang. So you pick me up when I fall, and I pick you up when you fall. When I get to the point where, you know what, I need some help, You supposed to be the one to help me. If I need $20, I should not be calling around Facebook asking for no $20 and I got somebody that lay in the bed with me every night. There is no reason that every time something happened, you got to make a GoFundMe, but you've been in a relationship posing with your boo thing on Facebook for 6 and 7 years. Y'all been married 10 years, but something happened, you got to go make a GoFundMe so other people can help. That's why a lot of people get mad when people come on to these accounts and talk about the person that you laying with, because you're going to continue to lay with them. If a person's not helping you or you not helping them, then what's the point of it? Why are you wasting your time? Why are you wasting your days? You can really be happy and actually enjoy life. And guess what? It don't hurt. You don't have to get beat up, beat somebody up, argue with somebody every day, and then when y'all hit the 3-year mark, all of a sudden now y'all so in love that y'all couple goals. That's not how it works. Love does not hurt, period. It does not hurt. If you are being hurt, it is not love. Let me check some of these comments. Hey, Nita. Hey, Lexi. Yes, Inspired SC, communication is the key in everything of a relationship. And you know what? A lot of people are so quick to say, well, I don't got to ask permission, because you mixing communication up with asking permission. You're not asking permission, but you are letting the person that you say you love know what's going on. So if something was to happen, or if they need to get in contact with you or something like that, you'll be able to do so. Like me, baby was laughing earlier with me when I told her I wanted to talk about this on live. And she said, she made a joke and said, you know what? You told me you was going to get your hair done. You left from here and you came back with your hair done. You supposed to be able to trust your word. When somebody say they finna go to the store, you don't need to be like, I wonder if they really going to the store, or is they gonna go buy Taquanisha house? Or I wonder if they going to the store, they gonna go buy Reginald house. You don't have to. You should. When your mate tell you something, your first thought shouldn't be to debunk or debate what they doing. Your first thought should be like, all right, baby, be careful, be safe, kiss them, I'll see you when you get back. That should be your thought. And this relationship that I'm in, this marriage that I'm in, this is the first time that the trust is both ways. I believe what you say and you believe what I say. I don't got to wake up every day trying to prove my love. Now, I do agree you need to fall in love with the person you with every day. But I do not agree with me trying to prove that I love you. Because you know what? I'm going to show you I love you anyway. I don't have to prove it because I'm going to show it to you. You going to feel it. You going to know it. See, when you proving something to somebody, you have done something that they don't really trust you about. So now you got to prove it to them that they can trust you. So you don't want to prove nothing. You just want to show it. Be that love. Feel that love. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Betty. And not always physically. Emotionally and mental support definitely need to balance your partner's speed. Exactly. Like, again, you got to be there. Like, love does not hurt. But the relationship is going to go through some growing pains. Somebody may be feeling inadequate. They may feel like, okay, I'm stuck in a dead-end job and I don't know what to do. I don't know what my next step is. You as the mate should be able to listen. Everything don't need a response sometimes. Sometimes people just need to vent and say what they gotta say. Sometimes they just need to hear it out loud, and you should be the one that they want to say it out loud to. They don't need to go with their homeboy sitting in the car and telling their homeboy all their dreams and aspirations, but his girl sitting at home doing her makeup on Instagram Live. Well, how's that a relationship? The relationship is in the car where they expressing their feelings. You don't know nothing that's going on. You don't know anything. And it's like, you got to know the person that you with emotionally, in their mind. Know what their goals are and what they want to achieve. That way, if at any moment you can help, as a partner, you can help. You know how many times I watch like couples Q&As on YouTube and they'll ask the question and they'll be like, babe, you don't remember that? And then they'll tell them, they'll be like, I don't remember that. And it's like, something that was in a video or something. Like, even I remember that because y'all did a video about it, but you don't remember. Like, it's like, was you really there though? What was you really in that situation? Because how you don't remember? We as the people watching remember because we saw it. And then it's just like, boom. At that moment right there, it's just like, okay, is this fake or not? Like, are you really living in a fake relationship? And I do understand it's for the money. It's for the clout. People can do that. But I'm telling you, as a person that's in a happy, healthy relationship, come on over here. It's fun. You don't got to worry about nothing. You can enjoy yourself. You don't got to stress about nothing. When you are going through something, you can actually deal with what you're going through. You know how many people go to work burdened down because they don't like their home life? When this pandemic hit and a lot of people had to stay in the house with the person that they really live with, do you know that a lot of people, they said that the divorce rate and the domestic violence rate went up? Because people in there fighting like cats and dogs because they really don't like each other, but they faking every day because they got different schedules, so they can kind of fake it for you. But then when the world shut down and you got to be in the same house together, the truth gonna come out. I really don't like you. And it's sad to say that people are willing to do that just to say they got somebody. But for who? I can understand if every month we got a $1,000 stipend if you're married, then I can understand people want to get married so they can get that money. But girl, don't nobody care if you married or not. So why would you settle? Why would you be in a relationship just to say you in one? And that goes for men, that goes for hetero, lesbian couples, that goes for anybody that can love and want to be loved. Don't settle. Don't put up with something just to say, because love don't hurt. If it hurt, it's not love. If it hurt, y'all doing that for fake. You doing that for social media. Now, if you making your coin off of it, you better save it, because only certain people can keep up. Look at Domo and Chrissy. They was on the top of their career. They had millions of subscribers and sponsorships and everything going on. But you can only fake for so long before you finally got to break out. And you now have put this out here in the world. So people are now wondering, oh my God, what's wrong? Is this something that's happening? I can't believe this. I can't believe that. Look at De'Ara and Ken. Now, that wasn't fake, but I'm just saying they put the relationship out there. And when it got to the end of their relationship, they can't even go their separate ways in peace. Because you got everybody wanting to be in the business of it. You got everybody that has their opinion about it. Because if you're not happy with somebody, then you got to say it. Because if you don't and you force yourself to stay, it's going to come to a head. It's going to make you blow up at some point. And then now everybody is so shocked. Like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I thought they was going to be together forever. You got to be in a real relationship with the person that you with. You can't be out here being somebody else, because you can only play a character for so long before the real you decide to come out. Communication is the key to any type of relationship. That's right. Amen. Lexi said, my ex told me he would harm himself if I ever left him. I stayed for months after expressing to him I wasn't happy, out of fear that he would do something to himself. I had to get counseling to get out. And you know what? I had that situation happen to me, and I'm going to be wrong for saying this. I already know this, but I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Y'all know I'm real and y'all know I'm wrong. But I had that happen to me where somebody was like, well, you know what? I'm just going to do this. I said, well, I tell you what. If it's your time to go, then the Lord will take you. If it ain't your time to go, I'll see you when I get back. Because you're not going to put your burdens up on me. I'm not finna worry about that. Like, how dare you? How dare you put your life in somebody else's hands? Put your emotions in somebody else's hands. Like, yes, you're supposed to be there for your mate to be able to cheer them up and help them out, you know, whenever they going through. But how dare somebody come in and expect somebody to carry their emotions? We're all human. We all go through something every day. You wake up and you can be in a good mood. You wake up, you can be in a mood where you're not understanding what's going on, where you feel like you're not doing good and that you're a failure and, everybody around you doing better than you. We all have these moments. I don't care how much we come on social media and smile or, put on for our city. I don't care. We're all human. That's why, like I said yesterday, you see a lot of the bigger YouTubers that come out. Hey, Tanika, you see a lot of people come out and then they make these videos where they're like, I finally get to tell y'all my true feelings. And it's like, so all these videos I've been watching, you just been faking the funk? You just been faking it? But I do understand. I'm not naive. I understand this is social media and you can't be as real as you want. Truth is you can't. Because people will take that and a lot of people will use it against you. A lot of people will take it and twist it and turn it and do all kind of stuff. So I do understand being a little guarded, in which you should. But also, don't fake it. If you're not feeling it, say you're not feeling it. Don't do something you don't want to do. A lot of people end up quitting stuff and not taking care of what they got to do because, again, you're not happy with this, so you're not going to put your all into it. If it's something that you do not care about, you're not going to put your all into it. That's why when they say, oh, well, I saw your boyfriend doing this, you so quick to want to break up with him because you've been waiting for him to do something to get out the relationship anyway, when you could have just opened your mouth, had a serious conversation, say, listen, this is not really working. I'm not being fulfilled. And obviously, I'm not fulfilling what you need because, it ain't working. Like, it's okay. Normalize being able to speak up for yourself and actually meaning what you say. You don't have to lay next to somebody. And like I said, I know it's easier because I'm married and all that stuff. So it's like, oh, sis, you can say that you with somebody. But again, I'm with somebody because I didn't settle this time. I didn't look over the fact that I said I wouldn't do this, this, and this just so I can be like, oh, I got a girlfriend. I didn't do that this time. This time, my first conversation was like, look, I'm grown. I don't got time for games. If you want to play, let's end it right here and lose my number. And when I heard, no, I'm looking for the same thing. And then the conversation matched the actions. That's why I ended up married. Because again, I had got to the point where I wasn't, baby, Crystal wasn't getting married no more. Crystal, I will be with somebody and, we will just be dating. I'm not finna marry nobody. I'm not finna be committed to nobody that, again, I can't see a future with. But when I got with Courtney, it was so funny because even she was like, I'm not getting married. Marriage is for, you don't get married. You just get married to get divorced. Like, she was like, nope, not doing it. And we just talked. We were honest with each other. Our conversations wasn't just on top of, just what you doing today, where you going today, what you eating today. Like, we actually had conversations like, what's your biggest fear? What is this? Because if you know somebody, if you know what makes them tick and you genuinely care for them, then you can be there for them. And that's what the relationship is. Oh, thank you so much, Inspired C, for the super chat. Oh, thank you. That's what you have to do, y'all. And like I said, it's so crazy because these days, everybody want to be couple goals. I don't want to be a couple goal. You know why? Because every couple is different. I don't want you trying to inspire to be something that we are. I want you to look at it and find motivation and say, you know what? If they can do it, so can I. But don't want to be couple goals because you genuinely don't know what people are going through. You up here thinking that they are just the best couple in the world. And little do you find out, she punching him in the face, he punching her in the face. They over there fighting and stabbing each other and everything. And it's like, you don't know, so you can't do it. That's why I don't have like that jealousy streak in me because I don't know where people get stuff from. Like, I can't be jealous of you of getting the new Jordans every time they come out because I don't know where you getting them from. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not my business to know. No, you don't have to tell. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to be jealous of somebody who, bought a bag and did all this stuff because you really don't know what people do out here in this world. It's like somebody that I know that is a scammer. And they put it on Facebook. They don't mind putting it on Facebook that they scamming. Like, they think that's just an achievement, actually. And it's like, in that same sense, then you want to post your bags and all this stuff. And it's like, But you scammed for that. You didn't save your money, or you didn't, reward yourself with this. Like, you scammed to get that. Why would I be jealous of that? Why would I envy that? Like I said last night, a blessing ain't a bill. If I get a blessing, that was something given to me. It was for me, and I got it. I don't want to get no bill just to be like, all right, child, look, I got this. I know a girl personally, hold on, I saw Lexi come in. So many people don't even believe in marriage anymore. I'm such a hopeless romantic though. Yes, a lot of people don't. And you know why? It's because they think that it's supposed to happen today. Now, my mom and daddy are a very different type of people. And I'm going to say this because if you're an old subscriber, then you know this story. But if you're new, I'm going to tell you. My mama and daddy met in a weekend. My daddy was my mama's brother's friend. So he had been, like seeing my mama or whatever, whenever he would hang out with his friend, which was my mama's brother. So he decided he was going to ask my mama out. They went out on a Friday night. They went out again on that Saturday night. And that Sunday, my daddy moved in with my mama. And they've been married for 36 years. That's not everybody's story. That's their story. They were meant to meet that way. And that's what's wrong now in the world. Because everybody try to do what somebody else's story is. Everybody say, oh, well, if she met her husband in the weekend, if she met her wife in the weekend, I could do the same. And it's not saying that you can't. It's just that it's not going to happen that way. That's not your story. That's not what you're supposed to do. You are supposed to be your true, authentic self so the person that's for you can find you. A lot of people always say, Lord, what's taking so long? My spouse ain't showed up. Well, shit, you ain't been acting real. Can't nobody find you if you over here being somebody you ain't. Ain't nobody going to be attracted to that. And people think that we're blind to the fact to see when you fake. We can see when you fake. A lot of us choose just not to say nothing. Because I'm one that if you are bold enough to do it, then baby, you grown. Do your thing. I'm not going to call you out. I'm not. That's your business. If you bold enough to go on Facebook and write a status about your baby daddy and put all his personal business out there on the street, then go ahead. But don't get mad when people know where your baby daddy live because you put his address and his credit card number. Oh my God, I saw this post where this girl was like, oh, this cheating ass dude, whatever. We finna do a shopping spree on him. And she posted that man credit card expiration date and CVC code on Facebook. The man went on there and wrote a status and was like, I'm pressing charges on everybody, which, like, it is kind of fraud because it wasn't yours to spend. But she posted that man whole credit card, all his information on there. Like, why would you do that? You can't genuinely love somebody that you would expose that way. Why would you do that? I would never do that to Courtney. I don't care how much she pisses me off. I love her enough to still respect her, even if she pissed me off. I'm not going to expose her personal information because I'm mad. See, like I told y'all last night, you can't control your emotions. You don't know if in a situation, how you going to feel. Some people get in a situation and you think you're going to be mad, but you really think it's funny. And vice versa. You get in a situation that you think is funny and you really pissed off. So you don't know how you're going to feel. And that emotion don't last always. So tomorrow you might wake up and now you got regrets because you put this man whole credit card number on Facebook talking about shopping spree on him because he messing around on you. Now you look dumb that y'all at Sawgrass the next week. Now we talking about you, sis. Yes, we talking about you. Is y'all using that same card that you put on Facebook? Nah, he had to cancel it because, and that's another thing, y'all. Y'all do all this stuff that you got to go back and fix. Why come in here and get mad and tear up the whole house if you got to be the one to clean up the house? See, I'm lazy in that sense. I don't got time to be playing. I'm not finna come in here and tear up nothing that I'm going to have to clean up afterwards. I don't got time to be going through no phones, trying to figure out no cards. Like, it's people out here that really spending their time reading DMs, trying to put two and two together, making fake accounts and going and telling people, leave me alone, stop messing with my girlfriend, stop messing with my boyfriend. Find you a new man. Like, it's people out here that really is Inspector Gadget undercover. And think about the time that you are spending doing that. You could be bettering yourself. You can be doing something on your to-do list. You could be doing something that gets you to the next level of where you want to be. But instead, you taking your precious sweet time to make fake accounts to go troll people that the person you with is with. That don't make sense. You in an open relationship. And if so, then go ahead and deal with it. But you cannot, guys. Love don't hurt. Period. It does not hurt. You don't gotta cry yourself to sleep at night. You don't gotta think why everything gotta be on me and why I gotta do this and why I gotta do that. You don't gotta think that when you got somebody that love you. That other person can be that person for you to mentally help you. If Courtney go to the store, she'll get in the store and get a couple things, then she'll call me and be like, babe, what was I supposed to get? And I tell her, that's right. That's why I called you. I forgot. That's what it is. You just there to help that person along the way and vice versa. And like I told you last night, make sure that if you are that one that's helping that person, you are receiving that back. A lot of us are so quick to tell ourselves that, well, you know what? I'm the strong one, so it's okay for me to be mistreated. No, it's not. It's not okay. Because you may be strong today, but that same emotion is going to wear on you and it's going to wear you down. You got to have somebody, like you got to get back what you give. And you know what? They tell you that all the time. You don't do nothing to receive it. You do something to receive something in every situation. I go to work every day to receive money. I eat food to be full, to receive my fullness in my belly. You do everything to receive something back. When you're in a relationship, you are giving love to get love. Period. So take that knowledge and use that to make you a better person. Because I promise you, if you get to the point where you are voicing and you have a communication, your relationship is going to be 200 times better. You're not going to feel as stressed. You're not going to feel as hopeless. The world is not going to be weighing down on you when you are actually in a healthy relationship. And I'm only talking about relationship. We're not talking about financial burdens, all that stuff. I'm simply talking about when the person that you laying with every night is not a burden on you. You're going to feel 200 times better. But think about the stuff that we have to deal with every day already. That's not our relationship. You have to deal with work and coworkers and children and strangers and money and bills and anything else you got going on that's already the inner workings of the world every day. So you got the world working on you and then you unhappy at home because you ain't got nobody you can talk to. The bills not adding up for you. You down some money and you ain't got nobody in your home that you sleep with, that you give your body to, that can meet you and give you what you need. That is where the relationship starts to fail. And that's why you see people that's been together forever decide that they're going to end it. Or that's why you see people who decide to just stay in a situation because they rather have somebody than not to have somebody. That's why she always got an attitude. That's why you always saying good morning to them and they saying what's so good about it. Because they not genuinely happy in their situations, you know? See me and my husband mind our business and it works for us. Right. That's what I say. Me and Courtney are so simple. Like, it's okay to want stuff. It's okay to dream, make goals, make to-do lists, bucket lists, and stuff like that. It's totally okay. But remember, it's not no time limit on stuff. Do it when you can. Do it what works for you. Like I was telling y'all about our wedding. Yes, we could have had this big extravaganza where we spent thousands and thousands of dollars and put on for our city, put on for social media and all that. But we would have been left with that burden of paying that and keeping up with payments. You know how many marriages start off on the wrong foot because you done started off in debt? Because you done started off pleasing everybody else and not the person that you married? That's where the problem lies. I like that we're simple. Like I said, for Christmas, people out here be trying to do all this extra stuff. Me and Courtney, I saw somebody right there comment, it's the truth. We're just thoughtful with our gifts. Like I said, if it's something, you know, expensive that you want somebody to have, then that's fine. Do what you want to do. But also, I'm not going to look at you and, you know, I don't look at Courtney and think any other kind of way than what she does for me is coming from love. I don't not one time think that she trying to compete with me or anything. Because if you don't believe it, it's true. There's a lot of couples out here that's competing against each other. And it shouldn't be that way. Like, why are you the enemy with the person that you lay with? This is the person you close your eyes and are in a deep sleep with. And you don't trust them? You got to trust people that you sleep around. You don't know what can happen. And people are lying to themselves. They just laying next to a person. So whenever people talking about who's single, they not in that number. And it's a sad case. It's a sad case. And yes, Inspire, so you reap what you sow. You got to be very, very careful what you do and how you do it, and you know, how you treat people. And that especially goes for the person that you with. Because it is so many people that's out here, like I said, just doing all this stuff for a view. They not even getting paid. Like, at least these big YouTubers that's out here doing these fake pranks or, you know, doing it for the gram, at least they getting a coin from it. It's not good because our money is not good. But again, at least they getting a coin from it. They don't got the burden of paying their bills. Now, since you over here trying to make ends meet, trying to pay your bills, and you got the burden of somebody that's laying next to you that you don't really care for, or that you just trying to stay with because you don't want nobody else to have them. Like, how crazy does that sound to say, well, I'm just, you know, with this person because I don't want them to go back to their ex. What? So you rather be unhappy trying to hold somebody else back when in actuality you ain't happy, they not happy, so they with their ex anyway? Make it make sense, y'all. People try to keep up with whomever, cannot even enjoy their significant other. Tell me about it. That's why I say you got to get to the point where you want to be around that person. You can't want to, oh my God, I hope they leave me alone today. No. Granted, I understand you need your one-on-one time. That's why I really, really honestly feel like me and Courtney's schedule works. Because we have our time. Like, when I'm at work, she has her time to just have her me time. And when she's at work, I have my time, you know, before bed to have my me time. So that way, when we see each other, we miss each other. And it's like, well, how was your day? Well, this is what happened. And this, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it kind of works. And I know a lot of people can't do this. And again, you know why? Because we're separate. We're different people. Of course, everybody can't do this. Because whenever, like, me and Courtney first got together, I think it was like our first ever Q&A, somebody asked, like, how can we make it with our opposite schedules? And they was like, it's something that they could never see themselves doing. And they would have to have this. And you know what? I said that. I was like, you know what? I don't know if I would be comfortable with my girlfriend, well, my wife now, working at night. But once I got with Courtney and she made time for me and showed me that her work schedule is just her work schedule, is not an excuse to escape from our relationship, I realized that it's not so bad at all. I noticed that a lot of people who say, oh, well, I can't do that. Oh, I can't do that. It's because you got something else going. Like you already feel neglected. You already feel like you don't get that type of time. So thinking opposite schedules, oh, you definitely won't get that time. But I didn't have that thought. Because even though, like I said, Courtney worked at night, she still found times to do date nights. Even if we had to do something in the house, we still had that time to do our date night, to have our time together, even though our schedules are opposite. And whenever we first got together, yeah, it was difficult. It wasn't difficult because, like, when we got together, that's what our schedule was. And it's something that we even talked about. Because even now, we finna be married. Dang, y'all, like, legit, we've been married 3 years. Like, 2022 is around the corner and it will be 4 years. That is so crazy. I feel like we just got married. But anyway, even being married, a lot of people thought that, like, oh, well, since y'all got married, she'll change her schedule. But it's something that works. So that's why we won't change it. Like, why go, what they always say, why fix something that's not broken to please other people? Because you want to see us on the same schedule since we got married. It's like, why would we do that? And that is the reason, like I said, why we work. Because we just kind of stay in our own circle, stay in our own bubble. Like, we want to be able to be around somebody and, you know, help somebody and have friends and couple friends and stuff like that. You want to do that. But honestly, it's like people turn everything into a competition and it's no reason. Like, we're different people. The outcome is going to be different anyway because we different. Me and you, like I said, we can have the same color pen, the same color paper, use the same hand, but our drawings are gonna be different because we're different people. So that's the same thing. And it's like, I don't know where the competition comes in because it's never announced. It's like it just started. And it's like, why you starting? Why I'm not telling you something. And I think it all comes from when people feel inadequate with what they got going on, when they're in an unhappy situation, even whether it's with a relationship or whether it's with themselves. Like, whether, you know, I feel like that's where the competing starts. Because instead of just coming to the realization that, okay, you know what, I need to get up off my ass and do what I need to do to reach the goals that I want, people immediately get defensive and like, well, if you could do it, I could do it better. And then it turns into a competition. And it's like, it's no need for that. We're going to be different anyway because we all different people. You know what I'm saying? People are right there. And don't forget about the so-called friends that are jealous of happy relationships. Like, sis, if you wouldn't hop from man to man and heal yourself, you can find your love and share your life with. And preach. Preach. That's exactly what it is. And I feel like that's where I said competition comes from. Because it's like, you feel or you see what we got going, so now you want to mirror that, and that's okay. But do it in your way. Do what works for you. You can't do what we do, and then think it's gonna work for you because it's not. If anything, it's gonna cause problems because one of y'all are gonna recognize that, wait a minute, you done turned into somebody whole totally different, and that's where the issue's gonna happen. Just be with the person that you are with and that you genuinely want to be with. And everything will be different. My past relationships, I look back at those relationships and I'm like, Crystal, you knew from day 2 that's not what you wanted. But you stayed. And then I asked myself, well, why did I stay? And the answers to those questions was, oh, because they said this, and they said that, and they said this, and not one time did I stay because I wanted to stay. And that is the question you need to ask yourself. If you are in a situation, if you are in a relationship that you are having doubts about, ask yourself, why am I staying? And if every answer you give yourself does not start with I, then you're in the wrong relationship. And love don't hurt at all. If you get to the point where the love is hurting, it's not love anymore. And it's time to make like a banana and split. Get out of there. It's not worth it. You're going to have to spend more time healing so you can be happy by making yourself stay in a bad situation. Every day that you stay is going to be another month that you're going to need to heal. Look, I don't know if those numbers are correct, but I'm just saying. I've been there, y'all. I wouldn't be able to talk about it if I hadn't. Like I told y'all last night, I was single for 7 months before me and Courtney made it official. No, actually, it ended up being 11 months then because I was single for 7 months before we started like talking. And then we made it official 4 months after me and her started talking. And I really enjoyed that. Y'all know the joke is, or the running joke is, lesbians move fast. Y'all meet on Monday, by Wednesday y'all live together, by Saturday y'all married, and by the next Tuesday y'all divorced. They say lesbians move fast. That's why when they see us and they be like, damn, y'all been married that long, everything okay, they think something wrong with us. But the gag is, y'all, we just love each other, and that's it. That's all. It's nothing else on it. We not out here trying to front for nobody. We not out here trying to prove to nobody that we love each other. We not out here trying to showboat for nobody. We just love each other. And that's just the way it is. And I never would have thought I would have said that. After my last relationship, I gave up. Like sis say, I want to give up, you know. But I knew. I said, you know what, Crystal? The problem is you don't know you. You haven't loved you. You haven't stopped to think what it is you want. Stop settling. Stop getting in a relationship thinking you can change people. Stop getting in a relationship thinking that you got to take on everything just to make them feel good so y'all can stay together. It's not worth it. It is not worth it to spend all these years of your life unhappy. And then when you finally do get somebody that you can be happy with, you so broken and so hurt that you running them off. They about to go. They trying to hold in there with you, but you running them off. There should never be a point where you question somebody for really checking on you. You shouldn't get mad. Why they calling my phone asking me these questions where I am, what they need to know for? Because they love you. They just trying to make sure you where you at. It's a lot of shit going on in this world. They tote guns with no licenses now. Anybody can just walk up to you, bang, bang, pow, pow. They just checking on you, sis. They not trying to run your life. They not trying to keep tabs on you. And if you feel that way, then you need to address why you feel that way. Get to the point, normalize addressing why you mad when somebody being glad to you. Like, that's crazy to me. Me and Courtney, like I said, and this is not a lot of couples, we are different, but we got each other passcodes to each other's phone. If baby phone laying here on the couch and she in the room and it rings, baby answer that. It ain't no running, diving through this wall trying to get to the phone before I get it. It's none of that. And it's because we respect each other, we communicate, we love each other. It don't hurt to love somebody. If it hurt, it's not love. When you know, you know. Right, Inspire C? You know. I want everybody to feel true love. It really feels good to love and be loved for the person you are. Exactly. And when you grow with somebody, it should never be, oh my God, they outgrowing me. Like I said, if you outgrowing the person that you with, you got to either one or two things. You got to stop and see if they can catch up with you so y'all can continue to walk together, or you're going to end up having to let it go. Because if you get too far and y'all not on the same page no more, it's not going to work. Not really. Yes, Lady K, diving through the wall. Baby, it's like, oh my God, it's just a phone. It's okay. Like, why you doing all that crazy stuff? Hey, Tanisha. I just got here, but you know. Oh, hey, Tanisha. But yes, y'all, it's crazy, and it's like I said, the norm in this world now is just to be with somebody. They don't give a damn what you're going through, if you're crying at night, if you stand up, you all this. It's just, I want to do this. Like, don't nobody even plan trips no more to go places that they genuinely want to go. They ain't planning trips in places to go where it's going to work or where somebody else go so they can post that they went there. Like, that's why I said me and Courtney, we are very simple people. When we say, oh, well, we're going to go to Vegas or we're going to go to Miami, you know, we do our own thing. Everything is not a video. Everything is not an Instagram picture. Some stuff, leave it for your relationship. I love sharing with you guys. I do. I like taking you guys along with us when we're doing something special or, you know, stuff like that. I do. But I also love my wife enough to not monetize our marriage. It's not worth it. Because in the end, when I turn this camera off, I'm still married to Courtney, but y'all can go on with y'all life. Y'all not here with us every day, all day. I don't care how many times I go live or how many videos I put up. Y'all still not here with us every second of every day. So you are not going to understand our relationship. It's for us to understand our relationship. And that's what a lot of people do. They monetize their lives, they monetize their relationships, and then when all else fails, they got to stay in the situation because that's where their money is coming from. I'm not about doing that. I'm not going to fake it for views because now I done made YouTube my job and I got to rely on that check. You know how miserable that got to be that you don't want to be somewhere but you got to stay because that's how you eat? That's miserable. And a lot of people they overshare. Like I said, social media is about sharing the good times. Ain't nobody gonna come over here, which we know they do come over here, baby, and cry on every video and all that stuff. We do understand. But that's not what social media is for. Social media is to show the good times, to make memories, to, you know, brag a little on yourself. That's what it is for. I hate to see when people say, they on Instagram liking pictures. Well, damn, that's what Instagram is. You supposed to like the pictures. You mad because they doing what they supposed to do. If you get mad, I don't care who Courtney picture, what picture she liking on Instagram. Because for one, I know she loved me enough to respect me. And for two, it's not that serious. It's Instagram. That's what it's for. You know, but a lot of people, like I said, they just take anything because they not happy in the situation that they in. So any and everything is a fight. Any and everything is a tussle. And it shouldn't be. Not with the person you say you love. Y'all got to go through life together. It's a lot of stuff that's going to happen. It's a lot of blessings that's going to come. It's a lot of lessons that need to be learned. And you cannot learn your lessons and get your blessings in a messed up situation. God don't bless no mess, period. He not, like I told you last night, he not finna bless you with $1 million if you can't even keep a hold of your $10. He not gonna bless you with $1 million if you can't even pay your bills. Bless you with $1 million house if you can't even pay your bills in the apartment you stay in. They gotta tell you they gonna evict you every month for you to finally pay your rent. But you want $1 million house? You want to flex for the gram? But you can't even take care of the little stuff? Like, make it make sense. Realize and normalize understanding that life is about lessons that you're going to go through and you're going to learn. Take what you learn from that lesson and keep going. You don't know when you're going to circle back to that or when somebody's going to be in your life that you will be able to help. But you got to just be real with yourself, y'all. You just got to be real with yourself in anything that you do. Your relationship with yourself, self-love, self-care. You got to be real with yourself. If you are lying to yourself, you can't expect everybody else to be truthful with you. You're lying to yourself. Tanisha said social media really can be the devil if you let, and it really can. Social media can have you in your house suicidal. It can have you in your house going through. And you up here wondering, and it's crazy because these are strangers. These are people that, like I said, when you turn this camera off, they don't even remember who you are until, oh shit, she posted a video, I'm gonna go see. That's how it is. So why would you let those thoughts and those opinions of somebody who really don't know you or know your day-to-day life affect you so much? You want to know why? Because those are the people who monetize their lives. They need the people on their side to get the view, to get the coin, because that's how they eat. That's why I said I could never monetize my life in that sense of letting, me coming on here and literally telling y'all every single thing of my life. Because remember, like I told you, the way you are started on social media is what you got to keep up with. So if I come on here with this drama and tell y'all every drama of my life, the moment that everything is going good and I'm in a happy relationship and we just bought a condo and we just bought a Range Rover, since you ain't clicking on that, you like, And then if you do click on it, you got people, she thinks she better than anybody else. Remember when? And we got them whole crowds of remember when people. They ain't never gonna let you forget your past. So that's why I said be very careful what you are putting out there, because people never gonna forget that. Stop calling your mama telling her that Leroy over there punching you in your face. Your mama not gonna forget that when you bring Leroy to Thanksgiving dinner. She don't want to fix Leroy plate because she remember you calling her in April saying he punched you in your face. Your mama don't want to go through that. Stop burdening these people around you if you gonna stay with Leroy. It's sad. And then you up here mad. They just don't do him right. They just don't treat him right. You just told all Leroy business. Now that's all they can think of. So you just want them to forget Leroy over there using you for a punching bag. How's that supposed to work? And you know why they can't? Because they genuinely and truly love you. And they know love don't hurt. You shouldn't be over there getting punched in your face and back with him like y'all the best couple ever. It's not worth it, sis. One time he gonna punch you in your face and something gonna go really, really wrong. It can go really, really wrong in the sense of him hurting you. Or it can go really, really wrong in the sense of you going into a rage and retaliating. Now you in jail for life because you done put Leroy 6 feet under. When all you had to do was say, look, Leroy, you not hitting me in my face no more. I'm out of 5,000 and I gotta go. And if you can't go, it's because you was doing permanent things with temporary people. Why you and Leroy about that house? Now, Leroy wasn't even your boyfriend. He didn't even give you the boyfriend title till y'all been together for a whole year. Leroy was your baby daddy before he was your boyfriend. But you bought a house with Leroy. Leroy ain't bought you a promise ring, a promise earring, a promise necklace, or nothing. He ain't even used the word engagement, wedding, or marriage around you whatsoever. And if somebody says to him, he goes to sleep. But yet and still, you doing permanent things with temporary Leroy. Then, temporary Leroy is ruining your life. Every time he drive your car, he getting parking tickets. Y'all always into it and he want to put his hands on you. You ain't got nobody to talk to but your mama. You telling your mama, but then you want Leroy to come to the house and be introduced as the best boyfriend on earth. Make it make sense. Like, it don't even make sense. Heard that scenario that I said? You would have thought that would came out of a book. But nah, it's people out here like that for real. And it's sad that I even know that. But they put their whole life out there for us to see. It just don't make sense to me. And what's crazy is you all know that it's for money. Because if you agree with them, if you condoning what they doing, they'll keep doing it. But the moment you speak up and say this ain't right, you don't hear from them no more. You don't see them no more. The whole point of being in a relationship, being in a friendship, being in a situationship, whatever you want to call it, is to have somebody there to converse with. Have somebody there to, you can speak your brain and they can help you back. So if you're not getting no help back, if they done moved around because you said something to them that they didn't like, it ain't supposed to be there. Again, I say, you should be able to talk to the person that you with. At no point should you feel like you should have to go to anybody else, family member, friend, whatever, best friend, sister, anybody. You shouldn't have to get to anybody and talk about your deepest, darkest, what's going on with you. That's for your mate, if you say you got one. Now, if you're out here single or if you're just, dating somebody that y'all haven't made it to that level, then yes, you do need somebody on your side that you can talk to. But there is no way Leroy is in your bed with you, but you burdening down the whole family with your issues. They got to call over there and help you pay your light bill. They got to call over there and pick up your kids, babysit your kids and do all this stuff, but Leroy in the house. That don't make sense. And then you wondering why the people talking about you. That's why they talking about you. People measure their life, their relationship based on social media. Those who are doing the most on social media usually try to. You can tell the real happiness versus the scripted happiness. Right, Lady K? And that's what I said. Like, at what point are they going to start realizing we not dumb? Like, we can see. Just because we don't say nothing or call you out does not mean we can see. It's just not, like I told you, it's just not for me to do it. I'm not finna run around here trying to criticize and correct everybody. I'm just not gonna do it. If I see some crazy stuff, like I said, when I saw that girl put that boy credit card number on Facebook, everything in me wanted to DM her and just go like, what is wrong with you? But I left it alone. It wasn't meant for me to comment on or nothing. I just saw it and I said, I hope they get it together and get it together fast. And then when I saw that they were still together after all of that, I said, hi, they got all of y'all. All of y'all that was invested, come in under that post. Girl, I'm here for you. Call me, DM me. Let's go out for drinks and doing all this stuff. Now you done spent your time pumping her head up, making her feel good, but she was going to be with him anyway. That's crazy to me. I'm not finna waste my time. Now, like I said, I am very open to being that friend that people can call, talk to, and I'm going to listen to. If I got something to say, I'm going to say it. But if I don't have nothing to say, y'all, I'm not going to say it. And I'm not going to continue to give my free time to somebody who is going to continue to do what the situation they're doing. You're not going to keep calling me, telling me about Leroy, and you and Leroy have been together for 5 years now. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to continue to listen to you and Leroy problems. I'm going to need you and Leroy to go talk to somebody together and figure out, can y'all get on the same page? Because, girl, I'm over here trying to cook for my wife. I'm cleaning up our house. I am doing what I want to do. I'm having a self-care day. I ain't got time to listen to how Leroy didn't come home last night, but Leroy used that same key to get in that door that morning. I'm not doing it no more. I did that stuff for years. Or where I listened to picking people. I mean, you know, hey girl, let's go to lunch. We done been sitting in these people's restaurant for 4 hours and you crying, telling me everything that's going on and how you just so fed up and you don't want to do this no more and today's going to be the day. And then tomorrow, I see a Snap story and y'all having a date night picnic. And I'm like, I just spent 4 hours. What's going on? Why is this happening? I'm really confused. And no, I'm not saying just because you talk to me, you got to break up with somebody. But if you are talking, that's one thing Courtney told me and it stuck with me. She said, if I got to talk about you to other people, I'm not supposed to be with you. You can't talk about your other mate. Oh, they lazy. They don't do this. They ain't never got no money. They broke. They stupid. They dumb. You can't say those words about the person that you lay with to other people and then think those people are going to respect them. There is no way. Like I said, I don't care how mad Courtney make me. I'm never going to come on this internet, bash her, put any personal information out about her, spill any information about her. Like, it's not even that serious because what are you really getting out the deal but other people's opinions in your situation? That's what you getting out the deal. That's what kills me about these YouTubers that come on here and they want to be so real and so raw with y'all and I'm going to tell y'all everything. And then when the comments don't glorify them and they say, well, wait a minute, that's stupid. Now everybody a hater. Everybody a troll. Everybody don't know what you going through. Girl, we see what you going through. Boy, we see what's happening. We not dumb. But we do understand that this is how you make your money. So them titles gonna have to come with it. You gonna have to come with all the drama because that's what sells. Because see, these reaction channels that's on YouTube, they not out here making reactions on YouTubers you should watch. They not out here talking about how, you know, people are out here teaching good stuff. They not out here reacting on channels that you should watch because they are really positive and they can help you with your day. They react on drama. Drama and drama alone. So if you want the views, then you got to bring the drama. And it got to be juicy enough to where the reaction channel can pick it up, put your title, put your name and your face in the thumbnail so they can bring that traffic to you. People are so quick to be like, I hate reaction channels. They just trolls. They don't do nothing but talk about this and talk about that. But all the reaction channels, and I'm not going to say all, but I'll say most, the majority of reaction channels are literally reacting on the video that you put out. You chose to put this out here. When they are reacting, they are looking at your content. The content that you filmed, edited, and uploaded. You saw that footage 3 times and you still decide to hit publish. So don't get mad when somebody got something to say about it. That's what you chose. Like I said, if somebody's information was brought to this internet and it was not supposed to be, like people in our family. We got people in our family that don't do social media, that don't want to be on the vlog or have any kind of social media. So if their information is brought to the internet, then yes, I feel sorry because that person didn't want to be a part of this. But if you are blatantly uploading your information to this social media, no matter which, if it's YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, if you are putting your information out here, all the details and not editing your videos correctly and doxing and all that stuff, then I don't feel sorry for you, sis. You put that out there. You saw that stuff 3 times. You heard yourself when you filmed it. You watched it back as you edited. Then you upload it for the checks and balances on YouTube. And then you still needed to hit the publish button. So you went through all these steps. And now because everybody don't agree with you, now everybody crazy and they trolls and they out in your business. We wouldn't be in your business if it wasn't posted. That's what killed me the most. That's why I say social media, it can be a good thing. You know how many people got on here and made their first YouTube video and now they are living their dream. They have their dream job. They're doing something that they always wanted to do. That's really good for them. But you also got some people who got a taste of this social media, who got a taste of that clout, and now they out here living bad. They living foul because they'll monetize anything for a coin. Anything. Then they get the money just to make more YouTube videos. Like I told you, I had a friend who loved doing Bath and Body Works hauls. Everybody used to comment on her video and say, oh my God, you always have the most candles. You always do get the most soaps. Girl, I can't believe you bought 30 sprays. But the gag is, she did it only for YouTube. She made those videos and then she took that stuff back after the video was uploaded. See, the thing about Bath and Body Works is they got a forever return policy, which means if you use a candle and you don't like how it burns, you can take it back. If you use a spray and it really didn't mess with you and you don't like it, you can take it back. Now, with take backs, I don't know if they still do like store credit to where you can just get something else, but I know I physically saw her go in and return candles and get money back for them. And granted, this was a little while ago because right now, like I said, I think they may be doing store credits. But yes, sis will do a whole video and she'll have 30 Bath and Body Works candles that she hauling for a video, and she'll take 30 of them back after the video is uploaded. And I'm like, what's the point? Why? What's the point? What are you getting at this deal? You want to be able to do this haul for people, show them that you got money because you buying 30 Bath and Body Works candles, and then people never see you like the candle ever. You never bring them candles up again. And for what? What did you get out the deal? Nothing. And it's people like that who live these lives of trying to put on. And you wonder why they always have an attitude problem. Like, they just not happy. Like I said, you're going to always run into somebody who, good morning, what's good about it? Well, first of all, you woke up this morning. That's what's good about it. You know how many people died in their sleep? You know how many people woke up thinking that they were going to live and something happened and they end up losing their lives before the end of the day? So it's just even a blessing that you woke up. So let's start there first. And then if you are waking up and you unhappy, address why you're unhappy. Figure out what it is that's making you unhappy. The reason I'm so passionate about that is because I had to do that, y'all. I had to figure out what is it do I really want in a relationship. And when I figured out that in my relationship, I just wanted somebody to reciprocate what I did. If I respect you, respect me back. And that's it. Because if you respect somebody and you communicate with them, you trust them, and you're honest with them, everything's gonna work. I promise you that. I can promise you that. Because you're gonna get to the point where you're gonna talk about any and everything. And if something is not sitting right with you, it's something you can talk about with that person. It's nothing more than feeling betrayed when people find out that you talk to somebody else and not them. That happened to me before where it was talked to with my friend about my relationship. And I said, how can you ask my friend how I'm feeling when I'm right here? Ask me. I don't care how many times I vent to her, tell her anything. She don't know how I feel. She can't tell you what I feel. So why not ask me? If you took the time to ask somebody, ask the person you need to ask. And again, y'all, I'm not naive. I know everything is not cut black and white. I know you can't just every day do this and do that. But in the same sense, yes, you can. I do it daily. Like I told y'all, me and Courtney are the same sign. We are both Tauruses, and we are both women. So it's sometimes that you wake up and it's like, look, I ain't really feeling today. So please don't be a part of that. And it's like, okay, cool, but baby not feeling good today. I'm going to do something to cheer her up. And then you do something like that's what you do when you love somebody. You don't think, oh, well, I ain't finna baby her. I ain't finna bow down to her. It's not bowing down to the person that you love when you have to be the strong one. Just be the strong one. In that moment, they need you to be the strong one. And it's okay. You can be weak. You can let your guard down with the person that genuinely love you. You don't always have to be so guarded. The people that you need to have your guard up with, you don't. Those are the people that you allow to run over you and run amok in your mind. And then the person that you say you love is the one that you treat the worst. And I mean emotionally wise. A lot of times, like I said, people don't be really going through nothing, like physically or financially. Like everything may be good with them. They may not have a necessity or need money. Their bills are paid. They have anything they want. They have money in their account. They can go buy what they want. But the reason they still so depressed and sad and going through is because what they really want is just somebody to be real with, somebody to talk to, somebody to be able to express their feelings with, and they actually receive and reciprocate. That's all it boils down to. Love don't hurt, y'all. It does not hurt. If your love is hurting, it's not love. And you're going to have to figure out what it is. And then you're going to have to figure out your next steps. Amen. Hallelujah. I constantly have to remind myself to be grateful for my everyday. We don't know just how highly favored we are just making it right. And oh my God, I started watching this guy on YouTube. I'm going to have to link him below because y'all need to see his videos. He does like those extreme videos where he go to different countries and see. And he went to Pakistan. I hope I'm remembering correct. But yeah, he went to Pakistan where they have the city with no water. And just to see how people have to... Y'all, I can turn on every faucet in this house and have this water running all night long. And it's going to continue to run. It ain't never going to turn off until I turn it off. And over there, those people get water once a week. And it has to hold them for food, for bathing, for hygiene, for all of that stuff. Washing clothes, washing hair, taking care of personal business. Like one girl on the episode, she was handicapped. But because they didn't have water and they only get water once a week, they couldn't bathe her every day. But because she was handicapped, I think she had cerebral palsy. She couldn't like walk and stuff, so they would put a diaper on her. And she would sit in her urine and her feces, and it would cause her to have maggots because they couldn't bathe her properly because they didn't have water. Like, we take for granted just the small stuff that we get to do. And you want to be up here worried about stuff and it's people. And granted, like I said, I understand that it's not like you don't have to live your life based on other people not having something. You know, like you don't have to be so conservative of water because other countries don't have it, because that's not your business, and it's not. You don't have control over that. But what I am saying and what we need to normalize is understanding that we are blessed and it's okay. It's meant for us to be blessed. We could have easily been born and been in Pakistan or been Pakistani or whatever. We could have, but we weren't. You were born the race, the sex, the person you are for a reason. So know you, get to know you, your purpose, what you got going. Reach your goals, because you don't know what you could help or what you could impact by being your true self. Again, nobody's going to gravitate you and come to you if you're not even being the real you. You're not going to find the person that's supposed to be with you because you're being fake with yourself. I had to learn that. I had to learn to voice how I felt. I had to learn to say, you know what? I don't like how you treated me. Or I don't like how this went down. Or I'm not comfortable with doing this. And once I started using my words, people started dropping off. And I was like, dang, why everybody leaving me? And I realized as people start leaving, my blessings start going. This person will drop off, I'll get this blessing. This person will drop off, I'll get this blessing. And once I realized that I had to stop settling and then I could live my best life and be my best self, oh, it wasn't no stopping me now. And that's where I am today. Like I said, I'm a human, y'all. I'm going to struggle. There's going to be times, like I said, where I get in ruts. There's going to be times where I'm second guessing myself or where I feel like I'm failing myself. But when I have those times, I have somebody I can talk to that genuinely loves me and that's not going to burden me even more. Because that's the worst thing, like I said, to feel is that you already going through so much and then the person that you with don't understand you. If they don't understand you, they not trying to. And you got to address that. It's easier said than done. Like I said, I know that. I was in a whole marriage that I got married because I said I would. Not because I wanted to, but I got married because I said I would. And look how that turned out. We ain't together. Won't ever, never be back together. Because it wasn't meant to be. And I knew that. I knew that, y'all. I can honestly come to y'all and say today that I knew I was not supposed to get married. I did it because I wanted to prove everybody else wrong. And look, it caused me more pain and heartache than it did them. Because guess what? It was my life that I was trying to prove to somebody. And they went on with their life. And I'm up here miserable with somebody that I was not supposed to marry. And I knew that. I knew it. Let's see. Hello, we can't talk about what we don't know. Right, Ashley? That's what killed me the most. I'm like, sis, I wouldn't even know that you was going through this if you didn't tell me. Like, you told me this. And then, like I said, on every social media that you got, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, guess what? There's a comment section. And there's a comment section because it is allowing us, as the people who are reading or viewing your content, to leave our opinions. And I always feel like they should change that word comments to opinions, because that's all it is. It's just people giving you their opinions. And it's totally okay because it's open. If you don't want somebody to comment their opinion, then turn your comments off. I understand you could do that. But even doing that, make sure you don't put it on there, because that's how reaction channels were born. Because a lot of people weren't able to say what they want, say how they feel. So now they have somewhere they can go talk. And they can say how they feel, and they won't be shut down. They won't be deleted. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I get it, y'all. I'm not crazy. I got all these social medias. I look at this stuff. I see what's going on. You know, when you see what's trending, you see what's popping at the moment. You know? And it's like, oh, well, dang, she making this and she doing that and she doing this and I can do that. Yes, you can. But is it something you want to do? Because remember, if you coming on here and you are not your true authentic self, and that's how you end up blowing up, that's the person that you're going to have to remain. Because that's how you presented yourself to people. And it's sad that it even should be that way, because we as humans should understand that people are going to change. People are going to grow. Like if you see a YouTuber like Jayla Corian, when I started watching Jayla, she was in college. So of course she was doing partying and, you know, school things. And now she's grown. You know, so of course she's going to grow. She's not going to do the same stuff. But as a viewer, we don't think like that. You think of when you look at somebody as like a show. So you expect for them to be that same show every time you see them. So if you see something different, it's just conscious that we like, oh, well, I don't want to watch this show no more. It changed. It's not what I thought it was going to be. Because in your mind, you put that person in a box. And that's the bad thing about social media, because people grow daily. Just because you was on social media flaunting, wearing your crop tops and all that stuff, you know, when you was 21, now you're 32, you don't want to wear that no more. Now you want to wear your cute little sundresses and stuff. And then, you know, people come in under there, why you don't dress like you used to? That's ugly. You lost your style. And it's just like, damn, they grew up. They're a whole 11 years older. They probably don't want to show their belly button no more. They grew up. Now these people are mothers. They're married. You know, like, you know, they don't want to do that no more. So that's the bad thing about it. Oh, good night, Inspire. See, you have a great Sunday. It was good talking to you. And thank you again for the super chat. But yes, guys, it's 10:48. I am gonna let y'all go too. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long tonight because we did have a long live last night. And like I said, your girl is sleepy. Y'all, funny story. So when I got to the braid shop, baby, I slept the first 2 hours. Like as they did, like my edges part, I was asleep. So it really didn't even hurt that bad when they was doing my hair because I was asleep. I didn't even know. I was like, this is not gonna work. So I ended up getting myself up. They turned on a Nollywood movie. It was called 7 Days to Die, and it was kind of like their version of like a horror film, like I told you, the Nollywood version, and it was 5 hours and 48 minutes long. It was a YouTube video. I was like, 5 hours? They allow you to upload that long? Like my fireplace video is 10 hours long, but you know, it's not like a talking video or something. But baby, that movie was 5 hours and 48 minutes. I was like, I'm gonna have to dip in and out because like I said, I got caught up on some Vlogmas videos today. So I was able to just actually, and even doing it, hey Darlene, hey Ramona, she said God will remove obstacles and people out your way in order for you to move forward in a positive way. Exactly. And the moment that you hinder yourself is the moment that you hindering your blessings. Like I said, I know it's like we want to be that ride or die. We want to be that good friend and, oh, we're going to go through something. Yes, you are. You're going to go through trials and tribulations and you're going to have lessons that need to be learned. But to learn those lessons, to learn those lessons, and when you go through that stuff, you got to have a strong foundation. You got to have somebody that's standing next to you that's helping you get through your struggles. You don't need somebody that is the struggle. You don't need to be over here burdened down with this and you got all this stuff going on. You don't need that. It's not that serious. Thank you for one of the best lives I ever watched. You are legitimately what I need in my life. I will forever appreciate your wisdom giving. Have a great weekend. Oh, you too. We made bands while you was working, while the world was burning. Thank you so much, and I appreciate that. And that's why I always say, even if I don't consider myself a big YouTuber, and that's totally fine. But if I can help, talk to, be there for somebody, one person, I don't care. That's what I'm here for. You know, so I appreciate that. But yeah, y'all, it's like you just got to get to the point where you understand it. It's like your life will be so much easier. And I get it, especially like single parents. Of course, they want somebody there to help them. They want somebody there to help with the kids and do all that stuff. But are you willing to settle with somebody that is a burden? Like you already are a single mother and have so much stuff to do. Now you gotta, you finally got the kids to bed and now it's supposed to be your alone time, but you gotta call around and see where he is, and somebody calling your phone talking about, I just saw him at the mall with such and such. Now you stressed out and you lurking on. Now you done stayed up 3 o'clock in the morning. You gotta be at work. Why go through those burdens? Why go through that when you can genuinely, like I said, just do what you're supposed to do? Courtney said the most realest thing today. She said, when I stopped looking for the one came. And that's how it is. Like when you literally, and the reason it works that way is because when you stop looking and trying to eye and pick who you want to be there, you start focusing on yourself. And when you focus on yourself, you find that self-love. So when that person does appear to you, you love yourself enough to go, oh, they do cut for me. All right then. But how can you want to find the one if you don't even love yourself? Like if you don't even know what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It is crazy. But yeah, I was catching up on some Vlogmas videos and doing that, and just like some people, like everybody, most of YouTubers are doing Vlogmas. And everybody know like December is a big month. Everybody's doing Christmas shopping and Christmas decor and what they buying for Christmas. And this is a fun time. This is a time to like look at people, see people's traditions and what they going through. And then you have some people that just take it way too serious. Like they're trying to be the first one to do everything. And like I said, I get it. That's what it's about. Like it kills me when people say, you know what, I don't do this for views. Well, what you doing it for? That's what it's for. You want people to view your video. You putting in the work, you putting in the time. You want somebody to view it. So don't say you're not doing it for views, because you are. It's just that you got a different aspect of what you want the views for. Like I said, for me, I want to do it to share, my experiences, stuff that I know that I've learned. That's why I do it. That's why I want people to view it. I don't want people to view it because I'm trying to run up a check so I can pay my bills, And the people who do use this as their main income, I just really hope that, for one, they're not monetizing their real issues in life, because it's not fun. It's not fun at all. And for two, I hope they do have a type of backup plan. I hope they are taking the money that they're making and investing and saving and doing what they need to do. So if ever this should fail, then you can, you will be able to maintain the same type of lifestyle that you provided for yourself. I was watching this girl video, and she was like, it pisses me off when y'all say what I would do if I wasn't a YouTuber. I can ask you that. What would you do if you wasn't a banker? And it's like, but my bank, it's like, I get what you're saying, because every job is not guaranteed. They can come in tomorrow and say, y'all, we going bankrupt, you out of here. But at the end of the day, it's like, I've gotten the skill. I've gotten the recommendations, stuff that I need so I can go to another bank and do that same job. If social media closed down today, what are you going to do? Because a lot of these people, like I was watching Miss Remy Ashton, I like her vlog. I like her videos, period. I watch her, I'm subscribed to her. But she was saying, she had did like a drinking game with her friends, and one of the questions was who's most likely to get fired from a job. And she said, oh my God, I don't know if it would be me. I've never had a job. And she's 27 years old. She literally went to college, realized college was not for her, and she turned YouTube into a career. Now, the good thing is she is taking her money and doing stuff outside of YouTube. Like, starting businesses, and so that way she can continue to, make money. That's the smart decision. But it's just crazy to know that she made it, to that age without actually, like, clocking in and, working for somebody, getting those type of skills and stuff like that. Because, again, what if YouTube closes tomorrow? What, or do you have the skill? Do you have the knowledge? Do you have things that you need for the real world? Because everybody's not, like I said the other day, everybody's not on YouTube. A person could have over 1 million subscribers and you could be not subscribed to them. The world is big and not everybody does it. So everybody's not going to look at you and be like, oh, you was a YouTuber, boom, let me do this for you. Because some people think YouTube is a game when they out here making real good money on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I just want everybody to get to the point, like I said, where they are being real with themselves and actually getting what they need for themselves in order to continue in this life. Because this life will be just that much more easier if you stop lying to yourself and stop settling for stuff that you don't have to settle for. Like I said, when you go to work, no matter what job you go to, and the coworkers that work there, you didn't hire them. Your job did. So that's something you have no control over. You got to deal with your coworkers because that's where you work, and they people. People gonna be people. You can't control nobody. But what you can control is yourself. And like I say, this is a lesson that I recently learned. So I stopped trying to control them and started controlling Crystal. And now I have good days at work. Yes, I'm going to be tired. Yes, I'm going to work crazy because I work. But at the end of the day, I'm going to have a good day. I'm not going to let you change my mood. I came here happy and I'm going to leave happy. Believe it. I got that out for Blue Streak. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. Tomorrow is Sunday. My goal is to have a video up for you guys. I'm not sure. I am gonna have to record, edit, and upload tomorrow because, like I said, I got a little footage this morning, but it definitely was not enough for a whole video. Your girl woke up and I was running behind. And so yeah, I got my shower in and I had to shampoo and condition my hair and blow dry because they will wash your hair at the braid shop and blow dry for you, but they heavy-handed and then they be starting from right here going all the way back. I like to be simple and I want my edges and stuff, so I like to do it myself. But I did get my hair like blow dried and everything, and it was like so soft, and my hair really has gotten its thickness back, which I'm so happy because when I lost weight, like my hair thinned out. It got really thin, and it was crazy because it didn't do it all at once. It kind of did it over time. So it was like 1 minute it was thick, and then when I realized it was thin, and so I never even could like keep track of like what I was losing and stuff. So that kind of freaked me out. But like now I feel like it has stabilized. So my hair, like the thickness is back and everything like that. So, you know, I'm just going to keep a protective style. My braids is back. Like I said, I do not mind sitting there and taking this little pain because it's going to be worth it. I can have these braids for almost 2 months. They'll last for a while because they are tiny and they are long. So I am glad to be back, y'all. But anyway, I need to wrap some gifts because, y'all, Courtney almost got beat up today because I had her gift hidden, and it's like she walked right to the hidden spot. She never goes to that spot, like never. We have been here almost 2 years and she has never went to that spot. And I promise you, it's like she could smell that gift. She went right to it. She didn't see anything. But it's just that I was like, what are you doing? And she was like, oh, I was looking for something. And I was like, and she wasn't here when I hid it, so she didn't know I hid it there. But I just was like, how did you know? So, child, let me wrap these gifts. Because if she find her gifts before Christmas, it's going to be some smoke in the city. And it's not going to be good smoke. But I'm going to let y'all go. Make sure that you are subscribed and your notifications are on so you can be notified when I post Vlogmas Day 12. Y'all, we are on Vlogmas Day 12 already. Like, Christmas is 2 weeks away. Go get the Christmas gifts now. You ain't got no more time. You got to get them now. But I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. I am going to finish this. Then I'm going to take me a shower, put on my PJs, and I'm going to wrap gifts in the bed. And then I'm going to go to sleep. But I do got to get them gifts wrapped. I mean, I maybe can wrap them tomorrow because baby gets off in the morning. We eat breakfast and then she goes to sleep. So maybe I'll wrap them. That's what I do. I'm going to wrap her gifts tomorrow when she go to sleep. Because I cannot believe she almost found it. But I love y'all. Have a good night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night, Tiffany.